This is Gustavo Football Headquarters. Welcome once again. This is your boy Gustavo as usual. But then today we are going out of our main zone, which mostly focuses on the Premier League and then the La Liga. So today we are going very far away to the Turkish Premier League. And with this, it's not with regards to their match fixtures, results or something, right? There has been talks, or there has been trending issues going on with regards to this Turkish league. And I think it's about time we talk about certain issues with regards to the beautiful game of football, right? Sometimes when we talk about fixed matches, right, and gambling, especially with fixed matches, some people think fixed matches are not real. Yes, that's what some people think. But for your information, right, match fixing is very real. There has been reports from Sky Sports, right, with indications that officials, top officials from the Turkish Premier League are involved in gambling. Bro, you know, I think we are hearing about the Turkish league, right? Currently, that's what's trending. That's what we are hearing. And I can confidently tell you, it's not happening only in the Turkish league. There are a whole bunch of places the same thing is going on. Top officials, there are referees. According to the reports we are hearing, there are top referees getting involved in gambling, right? Assistant referees, top officials in the Turkish league who are involved in gambling right now. Where is the love for this beautiful game of football that we used to know? The passion, the love, right? Gambling and other things have now made football pure business. People don't play football because they want to play. They play football just because of the money. And it's very evident. We see this every day. We see players play football as if they are being forced to play. Unlike the previous years, you see how footballers play football with their hearts out. They play for the badge. But now, gambling. And then the introduction of certain technologies, right, have ruined this game. First of all, the involvement of these betting companies in football has really ruined this game. As we all know, it has been banned for footballers by most of these football federations, by UEFA and everyone, the FIFA and then everyone. But then we still have footballers who are betting. But then obviously, if you are caught, you are going to be dealt with. If you are caught, you are going to be dealt with. And they all know this, but they still do. We all know there are a lot of things like this going on. There are so many leagues around the world. Abysmal decisions. Abysmal referee decisions. Let me say it that way. Sometimes even players fixing match themselves. Top officials fixing matches themselves. All due to these betting activities. Right? Top officials fix matches and then they bet on it themselves for their own selfish gains. Sometimes football federations themselves, they fix the matches. Right? So the love of football, that passionate game we used to know. See now, the introduction of something like VAR. You even score a goal and you are not happy. You have to wait for about a minute or more before you can confirm if you will be happy or not. Right? So I think most of these things were so unnecessary in the first place. Something like this VAR. Bro, some things have to be left in their natural state. Initially, at first, we all know sometimes some decisions go against you. And that's what makes the game so interesting. That's what makes the game, that's what even makes us love the game more. But then now you introduce VAR and other things, and then still This is my problem. Even still with the introduction of VAR and other technologies, still mistakes are being done. So what's the point of bringing these technologies in the first place if these things are going to be reoccurring? If you say you are bringing VAR, you have to let us know that, okay, from now, no more mistakes. But then still there's VAR, and then there are still mistakes going on in leagues. Referees making abysmal decisions, wrong decisions. Still, technologies are available, but still mistakes still do happen. So what's the point? Right? So according to Sky Sports, right, there was a conference held, and then the president of the Turkish League Federation made these statements. Right? In the Turkish League, right, there are about 571 match officials in Turkey. Out of 571 officials in the Turkish League, right, 371 of them have betting accounts. Right, 571 league officials. Out of this 571, 371 have betting accounts. Good, let's move forward. He added 152 of them are actively betting. Top officials, they are actively betting. So what does this tell us? You are home comfortably watching a game, but then behind closed doors, things have been done to jeopardize the result of a game. You follow a game with your heart, with your emotions, but then other people elsewhere are doing other things to change the outcome of a match. Where are we heading to? And then he added, incredibly, there's this one particular match official, right, in Turkey, who has had 18,227 bet slips on football games. 18,227 bet slips on football matches by a top official in the Turkish league. Do you think this top official will just be gambling on games he knows he's not going to get profit from? He knows what to do, or he knows what has been done. So he goes, he bets. You never know. He may not be the only one with this high number of betting slips. Right? There can be a gang. Right? There can be a gang out there letting him alone do the thing for them to share profits. It happens. So most people out there who think football match fixing isn't real, bro, it is. And then out of this number of referees or officials, there are 42 match officials who have bet on more than 10,000 games of football. Right? 10,000. So just multiply this 42 match officials by 10,000 bet slips. Just imagine the damage and harm that is being caused to the football that we love. And they added that 7 of these referees are top elite referees in Turkey. Right? Meaning they can referee in the top division and then the second division. These are top referees who are gambling. This is a big thing that really needs solving. So with this, there are investigations going on currently in Turkey. So we can all see the kind of harm being done to football. Right? Out of that 571 referees, 371 have 1 to 6 betting accounts. 1 to 6 betting accounts. Bro, this is very serious, right? As we all know, gambling or betting it's prohibited for anyone involved. If you are a top official, if you are a footballer yourself, we all know betting has been prohibited for you. But then still people go in for this. Match fixing is very real. Right? Match fixing is very, very real. Yes. So this is the news coming out from the camp of Sky Sports. And we'll update you subsequently after or anytime any update comes about these investigations that are currently being taken in the Turkish league. So I'll see you next time with the further updates on this issue.